The big currencies the world over have had it too good for far too long. Their uncontested rally may be coming to an end.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joven and Tonic fam, Crow fam. I am back with some more bullish content for you guys in this video. Tonic is looking very bullish, man. We can see this move on the 7-day. We started to have a bounce and make a turnaround. I hope you were dollar cost averaging in on the retrace that we were having. You had some entries going down, and you know, now we're making that move to turn right back around. And like I said in my previous video, guys, what we're seeing right here is a rounded bottom pattern. A rounded bottom pattern means we could see a huge pop to the upside once the pattern plays out. I could pull it up on screen for you guys once again. Rounded bottom chart pattern. We can see right here. Let's open the image in a new tab, zoom in. We can see right here, guys, pattern does play out and we have that rounded bottom. Once we break out of this huge cup, we make that move to the upside. Nice pop to the upside, guys, as you guys can see from here, especially on the 1 month where it's more predominant for you guys to see. So I hope you were dollar cost averaging in. You didn't let the beers get to you. The beer trap, guys. Don't trust these beer traps. I truly believe the bottom could be in, and we're already at the start of the bull market. Please be sure to support the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Get all these videos. Go support all these previous videos. Let's get all these videos to 1,000 views. Support this video. Let's get this one to 1,000 views, and I'll keep doing my best to bring value and, you know, information to you guys that are watching the videos. Right here, guys, from Bitcoin Archive, Bitcoin is already in next bull market cycle from Pantera Capital. From Pantera Capital, guys, Bitcoin is already in its next bull cycle. Pantera launched first cryptocurrency fund in the US when Bitcoin was at $65 per BTC in 2013. So a company right here, Pantera Capital, is an American hedge fund that specializes in cryptocurrencies. It is the largest crypto hedge fund in the world by AUM. The firm was founded in 2003. So Pantera Capital right here, guys, saying Bitcoin is already in its next bull market cycle. Who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe the hedge fund, right, who, you know, had Bitcoin on their portfolio since 2013? Or are you going to believe people that you see on Twitter without credentials, people that are flooding the market, people that are bearish? I'm gonna take my bet on Pantera Capital. Seems like a legitimate place to put my bet. And when Bitcoin is in its new bull market cycle, don't just think Tonic is gonna get left behind, guys. Don't ever think Tonic is gonna get left behind. Tonic is a very strong project, has very great fundamentals as far as patterns and charting goes. It will follow the lead market mover. When Bitcoin is going into new all-time highs, Tonic will be making new all-time highs. It's right there in your face. Everyone that was, you know, super bearish here when we were making this move back down, saying, oh, this project is over, you know, Tonic is a trash project. There were people that were dollar cost averaging in on this move back down. Now we're having this move back to the upside. I bet you those people that were DCing into the project are super happy right now. Let's check out a video right here. We're looking for alternatives to most powerful cryptocurrencies. We're gonna check this video out because in my previous video where Robert Kiyosaki said the US dollar could be crashing and the faith in the dollar could be, you know, done for, right? People are looking at other alternatives. There's something called the BRICS, which is a group of countries which involve Russia and China, South Africa, and a few others. They're already looking at other alternatives instead of using the world's most powerful currency, which is the US dollar, to do their transactions, do their funding. They're planning to get their dollars backed by gold, Remember, the US dollar was backed by gold in the past. It's not anymore. It's not backed by anything. This is a recent video that was 12 days ago to more support the fact that I'm speaking of, guys, where the DXY, the dollar, could absolutely crash. What's going to happen to gold, Bitcoin, crypto, Tonic, Crow, VVS? Parabolic gains, guys. Huge moves to the upside. Let's take a look.
And now let's talk about money, the geopolitics of money. Every day we tell you about global trends, about economies under pressure, currencies going up and down. Today we want to discuss how the world economy functions. You see, every country has its own currency, but every country does not use its own currency to interact with the world. So which currency do they use? Mostly the US dollar. The dollar is the currency behemoth of the world. No currency comes close to it. We're talking in terms of usage. Oil trade, goods trade, generally most of the world trade is settled using the US dollar.
And a lot of countries are turning away from use of the US dollar, guys. What's going to happen to the DXY when they stop using the dollar? It only makes sense, you know. This is, if I was thinking less people using the dollar, what's going to happen to the dollar? It's going to have less power. It's going to be less useful, which means it's going to go down, right? Just makes sense to me.
Most international transactions between countries and companies are conducted using the dollar. The dollar is also the world's dominant reserve currency. What does that mean? A significant chunk of wealth owned by countries around the world is held in dollars. It's their reserve currency. They save their money in dollars. Global financial systems will collapse without the US dollar. So will the world economy. So the dollar and the US have a lot on their shoulders. And that's not necessarily a good thing. As of 2020, the US had close to $2 trillion in circulation. 2 trillion. And guess what? Half of that is believed to have been in circulation outside America. What about the markets? Around 90% of forex trading involves the US dollar. Forex, of course, is foreign exchange. 90% of this is done in the US dollar. Almost 40% of the world debt is issued in dollars. So how did the dollar become so powerful? It all happened after the Second World War. Until then, all currencies were valued in relation to gold. So,
as you guys can see, you see how much power and impact that the dollar has on the world as we know it. Even in forex trading, it has so much purchasing power. It's going to get crazy, guys. It's really going to get crazy with what the future could hold. But I truly believe DeFi, decentralized finance, is going to correct these issues that we see.
Until then, all currencies were valued in relation to gold. So gold was the benchmark. Currency values were determined based on this principle. How do they compare with the value of a specified quantity of gold? After the war, the US and its allies came up with an agreement. It was called the Bretton Woods Agreement. Do you know what it did? It replaced gold with the dollar. So all national currencies were valued in relation to the US dollar. That's how the
and then, you know, the dollar was backed by gold at one point. Now it's not backed by anything. How will this system continue to work in the future? Like, it makes no sense to me, right? I may not be just the smartest guy out there, but it doesn't make any sense to me, right? DeFi fixes this.
Dollar became so important, which is why we now say that the rupee is trading for such and such amount against the dollar. Its value is determined in comparison to the dollar. And this became the trend after the Second World War.
We can't forget this point as well, where the World Economic Forum is doing their best to take the world green, right? And eliminate these type of energy things that we previously were using. What is that going to do to the dollar as well when they start to slowly and surely eliminate these type of energy supplies, diesel, fossil fuels, gas, trying to reduce the carbon emissions, right? This is something that we can't rule out, or this is something that we can't forget as well. The previous financial system, guys, has so many problems, and the only thing I could see happening is, you know, it being replaced by something else, right? That's the only solution I could see, you know, because it's been this way for years and they haven't gotten it right since. It's only now that we have the onset of cryptocurrency, digital assets, decentralized finance, the Cronos ecosystem, blockchain technology, Tonic, that I see some type of semblance of hope for, you know, the finance ecosystem, the financial system as we know it. And she's going to break down what is BRICS right here as well.
Has been burnt firsthand, which is why it is pushing BRICS to develop a common currency. BRICS is an acronym for a group of 5 top emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, BRICS. Together, BRICS have a 24% share in the global economy. They represent 40% of the world's total population. If they do come up with a common currency, a BRICS currency, it could pose a stiff challenge to the US dollar. And the dollar is not the only one. Let's talk about the euro.
There's also a video, guys, that I could check out for you guys in probably tomorrow's set of videos where the BRICS are gonna be backing their currency by gold. You know, they actually have it backed by something. And if they're going to be buying up so much gold, right, what's going to happen to Bitcoin that follows gold? I'll show you guys some charts in tomorrow's videos how Bitcoin follows gold, right? Everything is so correlated. You can't make this stuff up, man.
Next is China's renminbi, better known as the yuan. China wants the yuan to be used as a reserve tool. It has sealed deals with countries like Russia, Vietnam, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Japan. What do these agreements do? They allow for trade to be settled directly in the yuan. So China has pushed the US dollar out of the equation. At least with these countries, it is trading directly in the yuan. Reports say it is trying to secure a similar deal with Saudi Arabia, which will be a very big deal.
And these are the things that are taking place, right? As we go about our day-to-day lives. These are the things that are happening, right? And there's so many people that are distracted. Like, what's the next top hot movie, or what's this, or what's, you know, these are the things that are taking place, and the world is going to change so drastically, and a lot of people aren't opening their eyes to it, right? Everyone that's in crypto right now, I'm telling you, you're buying at the lows, right? Everyone that's in crypto right now, you're going to make some nice gains going into the future, and who knows how far the cycle goes, you know? The stock market has been in like a 40 to 50 year bull run. Who knows how high we go? It might not just be another boom and bust phase. It could be like the change, the financial ecosystem change where everything switches to DeFi and it just goes up for the next 10 to 30 years. Who knows? You can't rule these things out because we're seeing the big players make their moves, right?
In fact, that's already happening. Brazil and Argentina plan to announce a common currency. Russia and Iran are working on
their own cryptocurrency backed by gold.
Cryptocurrency backed by gold. India and the UAE are looking for ways to conduct non-oil trade in rupees. India and Russia also took a big step. The rupee was used for the first time to settle foreign trade between India and Russia in Indian rupees. The world, you see, is changing. Countries do not want their fortunes to be held in one currency, at the mercy of one country. The big currencies the world over have had it too good for far too long. Their uncontested rally may be coming to an end.
Now I heard that, I was thinking, look at how the DXY was going so parabolic and absolutely crushing crypto. Their uncontested rally may be coming to an end. The DXY's rally starts falling off a cliff, guys. Starts crashing, collapsing, tumbling down. Your Tonic bags are gonna go crazy, okay? Your Crow VVS bags, oh. Patience is the name of the game, guys. Patience is the name of the game. Crow fam, Tonic fam, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, really appreciate any support on these videos. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you got any value, support the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.